This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only.
While President Bush boasts of success in Iraq, Iraqi parliamentarians debate a security agreement with the U.S. Will the Iraqis approve this deal? And what kind of deal will Hamid Karzai want for Afghanistan? Answer to these questions and more on Link TV's Mosaic Intelligence Report.
And when they come home, they will come home in victory.
There he goes again, standing in front of thousands of applauding soldiers at Fort Campbell in Kentucky. President Bush staunchly defended the U.S.-led invasion of Iraq and the overthrow of Saddam Hussein.
You see, the consequences and success in Iraq will resonate far beyond that country's borders. And will resonate when your children and grandchildren begin to study the history of peace. Success will frustrate Iran's ambitions to dominate the region. Success will show millions across the Middle East that a future of liberty and democracy is possible.
The president must have missed the sight of tens of thousands of Iraqis who on Friday gathered in Firdos Square, where Saddam Hussein's statue once stood and chanted, "No, no to the occupiers." He must have missed them dragging and pummeling his effigy with their shoes, a gesture of contempt in the Arab world, then jumping hysterically on it as they stamped out flames that had erupted after someone set it afire. These telling images of success were beamed to millions of viewers in the Arab world. Are they waiting anxiously for a similar experience of liberty and democracy? Today, Iraqi MPs delayed a vote to endorse a wide-ranging accord that will allow U.S. troops to stay in the country for another 3 years, despite reservations by Sunnis and fierce opposition by Shia hardliners. The vote is now scheduled for Thursday. It has drawn fire from Sunni groups as well as followers of the Shia leader Muqtada al-Sadr.
Military opposition will not be something forbidden if this treaty or this agreement have been signed.
It is still expected to pass, but this is hardly a success Bush can claim. The success belongs to the Iraqi people, as they have managed to win a number of concessions in the deal, including a hard timeline for withdrawal, the right to search U.S. military cargo, and the right to try U.S. soldiers for crimes committed while they are off their bases and off duty. The agreement also requires that U.S. troops obtain Iraqi permission for all military operations and they hand over all files of detainees in U.S. custody to Iraqi authorities, who will then decide their fate. The pact also forbids U.S. troops from using Iraq as a launch pad or transit point for attacking another country. The Bush administration had initially opposed any firm timetable for withdrawing U.S. forces in Iraq and resisted most of these demands. Guess who wants a similar deal? Afghanistan's president, Hamid Karzai, is demanding foreign powers set a timeline for the withdrawal of their forces from his country. He told a delegation from the UN Security Council that without a timeline, he would have to seek a political solution to the Taliban-led insurgency. According to Humayun Hamizada, Karzai's chief spokesman, the president told the delegation that the international community should give us a timeline of how long or how far the war on terrorism will go. Perhaps Bush should add this to his list of successes. I'm Jamal Dajani for the Mosaic Intelligence Report. To learn more about this program or to share your thoughts, visit us at linktv.org/MIR. You can also read my blog on the Huffington Post.
This program was brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only U.S. television network devoted to global and national news, with uncompromising documentaries and diverse cultural programs which connect you to the world.